Sporty Shorty. How you doing today?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Good to see you. Good to see you. We missed you last week.
Yeah, I was having a little technical difficulties with my Wi-Fi, so I wasn't able to get up any videos last week. So
Okay.
my apologies for that.
All right, all right. Well, it's good to see you this week. And what we talking about today?
Well, we're gonna go right into the week 1 of the NFL season.
All right.
Obviously, this football season started last week, and unfortunately, one of the biggest stories in week 1 of the NFL was injuries.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
Come on, man. Right out
It
the
was
gate.
a lot of week 1 injuries.
Wow.
Starting with Dak Prescott,
Ooh.
starting quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
He broke his finger,
Ugh,
broke his
jeez.
thumb. They're saying he has to have surgery. Apparently, he had surgery already.
Mm-hmm.
They say he's out 6 to 8 weeks.
Mm.
For some reason, the owner, Jerry Jones, seems to think that he's going to be back in 3 to 4 weeks.
That's ridiculous with a broken finger.
Jerry Jones,
As
I
a
don't
quarterback?
know. Kind of needs your thumb to throw the ball.
Come on.
I don't understand how that man can come back in about 4 weeks. I don't see how that's possible. Jerry Jones seems to think that's possible.
Sounds like he's just as jaded as the Cowboys
Yeah, I
fans.
think he basically just was like, we need Dak Prescott on the field to do anything.
Well, I hope no doctor co-signs that.
I hope that doesn't happen. I don't want to see that man back on the field in 3 to 4 weeks. I just don't think that's possible. And I think that if that happens, he may injure that finger again.
Right.
I don't think that finger's going to be totally healed in that time. So 6 to 8 weeks is probably the time period, more likely, probably closer to 8 weeks. But that's Dak Prescott, week 1.
Week 1. Wow. Jeez. I know my niece was very sad to hear that.
Yeah, I'm sure she was. A lot of people, especially all the Cowboy fans.
Sorry to laugh.
Yeah, but you know.
Go Jets.
Go Jets.
Not that they had a good first week, but...
We're not going to talk about that
all
just
right,
yet.
all right.
I'm getting there.
All right.
But we're not really gonna go into that.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about my Jets right now.
Because I don't think your audience knows. So just sidebar.
Yeah, I'm a big Jet fan.
Besides being a huge Knicks
I'm
fan,
a huge Knicks fan.
but you're also
I'm a huge Jet fan. It's probably even worse than being a huge Knicks fan.
just a
But
glutton for punishment.
listen, I'm a diehard. I'm a diehard Knicks fan. All my life, diehard Jet fan. All my life, It is what it is. I'm a root for them. Win or lose, I'm a root for them.
Huh? All right, that's what you call a true fan.
It hurts, but it hurts, but it is what it is. I'm loyal to my teams.
Okay.
That's just the bottom line. That's it.
All right.
Ride or die. That's it. T.J. Watt, linebacker for the Steelers. Another one of my teams. Pittsburgh Steelers. Went down, torn pec.
Ugh.
Fortunately, they're saying no surgery. If he had surgery, he probably would have been out for the season. He's probably going to be out for about 6 weeks. So, could have been worse. They're saying he'll be back 6 to 8 weeks, maybe closer to 6 weeks, hopefully. Steelers are really going to need him on the defensive end. They're really going to need him. Hopefully he can come back and be productive and not have to worry about this pec injury for the rest of the season after he comes back.
Ouch.
Ouch, yes, ouch. San Francisco 49ers lost running back Elijah Mitchell. Sprained MCL, approximately 8 weeks. Jamal Adams, Seahawks, safety for the Seahawks, torn quad, out for the whole season.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a blow for the Seahawks.
Come on.
Whole season. Jawan James, offensive tackle for the Baltimore Ravens, torn Achilles, out for the season. It's terrible. It's been a terrible weekend for injuries.
I see.
Week 1. And there's been other injuries, but it's just too many to list.
Oh,
That's
my
how many
goodness.
injuries that happened week 1 NFL.
Wow.
Very sad. Speaking of these Baltimore Ravens, though, they beat my Jets.
Did they now?
Yeah. They beat my Jets 24-9. Yeah.
They spanked them.
9 points. So we can get
That's
9.
what we can get. That's what we can get.
So 9.
Is that why you don't have your Jets hat on today?
Yeah. They don't deserve my hat today.
No hat.
No.
No hat today.
No. You score 9 points a whole game, you can't get a hat.
Oof.
I'm not wearing the hat. Still a Jet fan. Still a Jet fan, not wearing a hat though. I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Ain't gonna be able to do it.
I'm not gonna be able to do it. Can't do it today. I'm not gonna delve into my Jets because they only scored 9 points. I don't have much to say. But I do have something to say about the Ravens.
But wait a minute.
What? Do you want to go back to the Jets?
I mean, you don't have any,
Zach Wilson's hurt and he needs to come back and play quarterback.
Okay.
Joe Flacco's not working out. I don't. He's a backup quarterback. He's an older quarterback in the NFL. I don't see much promise with him at this point in his career. He's been a pretty good quarterback throughout his career, but he's an older quarterback, and he's there to be the backup. He's not really there to be the starter. He happens to be the starter now because Zach Wilson is hurt. I'm not totally sold on Zach Wilson, but Zach Wilson needs to come back and play for us and see what he can do. And that's really all I have to say about the Jets.
All right. Okay.
You know, their defense didn't look great, and the offense looked worse. That's pretty much all I have to say about the Jets.
Well, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens this coming week.
Okay.
Back to these Ravens who actually won the game. Keep trying to get me back on the Jets for some reason.
I mean,
but
we have to be an equal opportunity channel here.
we can be equal opportunity,
we
but
can't, we can't not talk about our deficits here.
Yeah, right, but 9 points. What else do I have to say? They scored 9 points in the whole game. Yeah, laugh on.
Not much going on.
Not much
that,
going
huh?
on. 9 points. The coach, Robert Saleh, talking about he's taking receipts for everybody that's talking about the Jets. Okay, you taking receipts for what?
Right.
How about just win some games?
Right. How about that? How about we get some winning receipts?
Let's get some winning receipts first, and then you can talk big.
Talking about?
You can talk big about taking receipts after.
Sit in the corner.
Let's win week 1. We didn't win week 1. Let's see if we can win week 2.
Right.
Let's get a win first.
Let's get a win before you start flapping your gums.
I like him as a coach, but let's get a win or 2 first before we start talking big. I appreciate the confidence, but come on, your record since last year is 4-14.
We can't be like the Cowboys.
Let's not be those Cowboy fans.
Let's not be those people.
Let's not. So that's why I'm not really delving into this topic.
Okay, moving on. Sorry.
I want to talk about Lamar Jackson.
You want to talk about
the Baltimore Ravens,
all right,
who actually did win the game. What I have to say about Lamar Jackson, though, is he's playing week 1. In my opinion, he should be holding out. And I don't advocate normally for players holding out while they're under contract. But he should have been paid. This man is due a long-term contract. They didn't come to an agreement. Pay that man. Pay that man. He's a star quarterback on the team. He's a star quarterback in the NFL. He's been nothing but good for that franchise. He's been an MVP for them.
He's proven his worth.
He's proven his worth over the years. Sign that man. Deshaun Watson's gotten paid. I'm not going to go into Deshaun Watson, but we already know about his legal trouble. He got paid. Kyler Murray got paid. Russell Wilson got paid. Josh Allen got paid. Dak Prescott got paid. Aaron Rodgers got paid. All these star quarterbacks got paid. Lamar Jackson is one of them. Pay him. Pay that man. I don't trust him playing right now because of the way he plays. He's a quarterback who's a mobile quarterback. He moves around the field a lot. He's basically a de facto running back as well as a quarterback. The way he plays, it's not that far-fetched that he can get injured. And if he gets injured, he's not going to get paid.
At all.
Right.
It's off the table.
I think it's very risky that he's playing right now. I understand what he's doing. He's like, you know what? I'm going to ball out. And y'all going to have to pay me more than what I want now.
If you don't get injured.
If you don't get injured.
And that's a big if.
And that's a big if. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I feel like there's a chance, if you play the whole season on your $23 million that you're making right now, which is a lot of money, but it's not the money that he actually deserves. It's not market value for him right now. He deserves a lot more. They're not willing to pay him what he wants. I just think it's risky. I hope he does not get hurt. I really hope he doesn't get hurt. But
what's their deal?
I don't know. I think it's the guaranteed money. I think they want to give him a big contract, but they don't want to guarantee as much of that contract as he wants. I think that's the problem.
And you think they don't want to do the guarantee because of the same fears you have with him being this de facto?
I don't know, but that's part of their system. That's part of the system that they run. They're effective because he's a running quarterback. You know, it's part of what they do. Their whole scheme is set up around the way he plays. So it's like, you clearly want him to be on the team, it seems. You know, you want him to take the risk that he takes to make your team a better team, but you don't want to pay him. Pay him. I don't understand. All these other quarterbacks are getting paid.
They want the reward without the risk.
Right. But it's like, if that man gets hurt, he's going to screw himself if he gets hurt.
He's going to be out there, yeah.
He's going to be out there. There's going to be justification for them not to pay him.
It's ridiculous.
If he gets hurt. I honestly think he should hold out. He's not doing that, but he's betting on himself. I hope it works out for him. I don't want to see that man get hurt. Moving on. Monday Night Football. We had the Broncos at the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle 17, Broncos 16. This is Russell Wilson coming back to Seattle for the first time. I honestly wanted Russell Wilson to get that game. I have a problem with the fans.
Right. I know we're going there.
We got to go there.
We're going there. Wait, but can we back up?
Sure.
Isn't that the game? Is that the game where the Broncos could have won?
Yes. Yes. So we're gonna delve into that.
We're gonna talk about that too.
We're gonna delve into that right now.
But first,
we're gonna get there.
First things first.
Why was some of those fans booing him? Why are you booing him?
Unacceptable.
This man brought you a Super Bowl. This man almost brought you 2 Super Bowls. We're not gonna get into that topic, but they almost got 2 Super Bowls. Pete Carroll.
That wasn't Russell's fault.
That wasn't Russell's fault. It was the play call's fault. I don't know if that was Pete Carroll. I don't know if that was the offensive coordinator. But ultimately, Pete Carroll's the head coach. Beast Mode has to get that ball in that Super Bowl. Beast Mode should have got that ball. Marshawn Lynch should have ran that ball in. And then we talk about the Seahawks having 2 Super Bowls.
That's a loss that goes down in the books, man.
Right. Beast Mode should have got the ball. That's it. That's all I'm saying about that. That's it. Why are you booing him? This man has been nothing but a class act since being in Seattle. He's been charitable to that city. You know, he's done a lot for that city. I think it was a pump move to boo him. Straight up and down. You don't boo him. You know, you don't have to root for him anymore. He's playing for another team. And fans have a right to boo. I just think that a man that was there for about 10 years, you don't boo that man. He's been great for their franchise. Why boo him?
Right.
He's on another team. Things didn't work out. They wanted to trade him before he wanted to leave.
So hello.
So why are you booing him? Players get traded all the time. You don't boo them. He left because it was time to leave. That's it. Him and Pete Carroll weren't seeing eye to eye, whatever it was. Okay. Players have a right to leave when their contract is up or have a right to be traded if they want to be traded. The team clearly wanted to move on from him. They moved on from him. That's it. You don't boo him.
Right.
It's not like he was there for a year or 2.
You're not booing the team for trading him.
Right. Boo
That-
the
yeah,
team. They
right,
traded
boo the
him. If you
team.
want him to be there, boo the team for trading him.
Not his decision.
It's not his decision. He wanted a new change of scenery and he got it. But again, the team still had to trade him.
They had to make that decision. So.
They made the decision. You're not booing the team. Why boo Russell Wilson? I thought that was corny. Another thing that I thought was corny. At the end of the game, Russell Wilson has a chance to win the game. 4th down, 5 yards. You bring in a star quarterback like Russell Wilson to win a game.
That would be the point.
He's the best quarterback they've had since Peyton Manning. They haven't had a quarterback at that level since Peyton Manning. So you bring Russell Wilson in to win the game at the end. You have time to move the ball. Move the ball with Russell Wilson. No. It's coach.
Why do that?
First year coach Daniel Hackett decides that, let's kick the ball from 46 yards, which ends up being a 64-yard field goal. 60, most kickers can't kick from 64 yards out. Not accurately, at least. Why? There was a very small chance of a 64-yard field goal going in. Why do you kick the ball? That's one of the most boneheaded plays I've ever seen in football. Straight up and down. Straight up and down. I'm not knocking the kicker, McManus. It seems like he had the leg for it, but not the accuracy. And it's understandable. Most kickers can't kick from 64 yards.
I mean, it's just ridiculous.
A 50-yard kick is hard, let alone a 64-yard kick. You have a star quarterback, let him go to work. I don't get it. You pay this man $242 million for 5 years to win a football game at the end.
Let him do his job.
Let him do his job. I'm pretty sure Russell Wilson had a problem with that, but he's too much of a class act to even say anything. But that's why you pay him. You don't pay the kicker to do that. You pay a kicker to hit one from 30 yards, 40 yards, something like that. Not from 64 yards. I don't get it. But I'm going to let it... actually, I have one more topic.
Well,
one more topic. I was going to leave that alone right there, but...
However...
I got to give props to Geno Smith, Seattle Seahawks quarterback who actually won the game. He had a very good game. Now, I've been down on Geno Smith for a long time, especially when he was a Jet. But I got to take my hats off to him. He played. He played very well. He was the backup to Russell Wilson last year. He got the starting job, and he did a very good job week 1.
All right.
Did a very good. So kudos to Geno Smith. They interviewed him at the end of the game. They're talking about how he was written off. He was like, yeah, they wrote me off. He was like, but guess what? I didn't write back.
Hello.
I love that. I love that quote by him. He was like, yeah, but I didn't write back, though.
Nice.
I like that.
Nice.
I like that. Geno Smith seems to be a really good dude. So I was happy for him. I've said bad things about Geno Smith in the past in terms of his play, but I think he's a good guy. And I'm happy for him. He's been in the league around 10 years. And he was a starter for the first 2. And for most of those other years, he's been a backup. And he's finally got a chance to start again. He's been very resilient because he could have hung it up and quit a long time ago.
Right.
But I give him credit for his perseverance.
Nice.
So I like to give a quick shout out to Geno Smith.
All right.
And that's really all I have for week 1 in the NFL. That's my observations, and we'll be back for week 2.
All right. Which started last night.
However.
However.
We going there?
I mean, why not? Listen, we going places today. Let's go there.
Why is Thursday Night Football now on Amazon Prime Video? What's up with that? What's up with that?
I don't know.
We can't get it on a regular cable channel? Like Amazon Prime Video? Now you putting football games on Amazon Prime? All right, that's all I got to say about that. I'm done with it. I'm going to leave it like that because
All right, so on that note, we're going to ride out on that.
We're going to ride out on that one. We're going to leave that alone.
All right.
Come on, NFL.
Come on, NFL. And to all the Sporty Shorty viewers, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you never miss a video.
Yeah, do that.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Peace.